live. We back, man. Welcome back. Happy Monday, gang. If you don't know me, this is your first time here. I am your humble host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience where we specialize in single entry 3 max and 20 max content. Alright? But listen, have no fear, man. If that's not your particular style of play, if you just playing NBA DFS at all, you want to be subscribed, man. You want to have your notification bell on so you know when the videos and content drop. It's going to be on point each and every time, no matter what style contest you play. So go and do that for your boy right now. Also, do me one small favor, man. Hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. It's greatly appreciated. And like I always tell you, man, it's a small, kind gesture that gets some good karma headed your way. And we all want and need good karma in our life. So go on and get that started. Hit that like button, man. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hopefully your NFL squad won. If not, sorry, man. But hey, only one team would be happy at the end of the year. I really thought Detroit had it, man. Sorry to those Lion fans that watch. I thought y'all had that one. But this is NBA, man. We on to this Monday, and we got a monster 11-game slate. Y'all know I don't like to hold you long. We gonna jump right into it, all right? At the top, point guard, man, probably gonna be chalky, but I don't know how I get away from it. It's the perfect spot for him. Everything's breaking in his way. He's the primary option. The guy I'm talking about is Jalen Brunson at 9,300. He's definitely probably gonna get some ownership, but Brunson been playing very well this year. Now you get him in a good spot against a Charlotte team with a very lackluster defense over there. And you get him without his co-star in Julius Randle, man. It should be the Jalen Brunson show, man. We got to see what they do with their starting lineup. I think they moved Josh Hart in there. I think it's Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, OG Anunoby, and Hartenstein. Who knows how many he plays, but that's my assumption on the starting lineup. And even it doesn't matter who they bring into the starting lineup. When you look at the rest of this team, Jalen Brunson is going to be like the only one who can really consistently get and create his own shot, man. DiVincenzo can do it a little bit, but Hart is not really that guy. OG Anunoby is not really that guy. Hartenstein ain't even going to try. So Jalen Brunson is going to be all the offense. He's going to initiate everything, scoring assists. It's just a great spot for me. Sign me up for Jalen Brunson. He's probably going to be a little chalky, like I said, but I am perfectly fine with it, all right? At the shooting guard, man, I want to save a little money here. And I'm going to look down to a guy at Cam Thomas, 6K. I like this price tag on him. Love the matchup against the Jazz, man. The defense hasn't really been there for the Jazz, but the thing is, they've been in every game. That's a scrappy bunch over there. They fighting. Every game's a close contested contest. And when you look at Cam Thomas, man, he's finally starting to come back around. When you look at 4 of his last 5 games, very, very serviceable. He started out hot at the beginning of the year, but then fizzled out and been playing terrible. But as of late, he's coming back around, coming back into form. Now, you know what you're getting with Cam Thomas. It's primarily scoring. But, like I said, the Jazz is not a top-tier defense, so he should be okay scoring the ball in what should be a pretty high-scoring game here in this spot. I like going to Cam Thomas at 6K. At the small forward spot, man, we're going to stay in that Knicks game and go right to a guy that I think should inherit the starting lineup in Josh Hart, man. 5,400. Like this price tag. We saw him get big minutes and close the game out last time when Julius Randle went out, man. Thing I love about Hart, man, he's a good rebounding wing, man. He's always live for a double-double, especially here against a Charlotte Hornets team who doesn't rebound the ball that well. I like getting the Josh Hart at 5,400. Probably be another little chalky piece, but I think him and Brunson are great chalk pieces, especially in this matchup. I'm not going to try to avoid it, man. Give me Brunson and give me Hart. And it's an 11-game slate, man, so the ownership ain't going to be too crazy. High owned tonight, like I said, unless it's just some spectacular 3K value that opens up later, high ownership on an 11-game slate is going to be like 20%, 15, 20, 25%. That's going to be high on this 11 game because there's so many ways you can get different. I typically don't even worry about the ownership on an 11 game, like I said, unless it's one of those spots where it's like a 3,500 center starting 30 minutes and then it could get out of hand. But give me Josh Hart right here, 5,400. Definitely got interest in him in this matchup, all right? At the power forward spot, It's a little tricky, but I'm gonna look at John Collins, man. 5,900. Listen, you know what you're getting with these Jazz, man. The really inconsistent minutes, man. The rotation is all over the place. Like I told you before, if you watch me, the only person who really get consistent minutes is Laurie Marketing, man. Everybody else, I think, is situational. It varies on gameplay. Like Collins can get you 33 minutes or he can get you 23 minutes. You just never know how, depending on how the coach is feeling over there or how he's playing or foul trouble, whatever. But what I do know is when he's gotten the minutes as of late, he's been playing very well. Starting at the center spot for these Utah Jazz, he has tremendously picked up his play from earlier in the season. Live for a double-double down here, bringing some scoring in. I like getting the John Collins at 5,900, especially in this matchup against the Nets. Should be a good little game here, this Nets versus the Jazz. All right? And then rounding out that center, man, I am just going to stay with Victor Wembanyama in the best spot of all spots for centers. Going against these Washington Wizards, man, should get up and down here. He should just absolutely dominate. We saw his minutes limit get up to 30 minutes last time. I've been playing him all year regardless. He should. Hopefully they can let him creep over 30 minutes, but in 30 minutes, I have no doubt that Wemby can drop a 60 in here. You know what he can do with the stat sheet, man. I'm telling you, he's going to have a quadruple-double with blocks. I'm telling you right now. I see it coming for Wemby. He's going to have a quadruple-double, points, rebounds, assists, and blocks. It's coming. Maybe not this year, but it's definitely in the future, man. Wemby just has the highest upside of any fantasy player right now, just because of how he affects the game and everything he can do. He's so long. It's just too much, man, and I expect him to just destroy down here against the Wizards. I don't know what they have. He should just light Gafford up, man. It could get ugly. It could get ugly. Sign me up for Victor Wembanyama, man. I'm riding with him. There you have it, man. Your starting five for DraftKings: Jalen Brunson, Cam Thomas, Josh Hart, John Collins, and Victor Wembanyama. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They for sure gonna be in mine. Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm looking at over there. All right. Coming in at FanDuel, it's going to look very similar. I'm sorry. I'm just heavy on these plays today. At the top, I'm staying with Jalen Brunson. 9,300, man. You have to burn the house down to not get me to play Jalen Brunson today. Just sign me up for him. Shooting guard, staying with my man Josh Hart. 5,600, $200 price increase over here, but I'm perfectly fine with it. Like I said, he is live for a double-double. Definitely like getting to Josh Hart in this matchup. Don't need to go back through that breakdown. At the small forward, man, we'll look at Kevin Huerter, 6,100. Just another guy who's picked up his place since they've increased his minutes and had him in the starting lineup again for these Sacramento Kings. He had fell out of the starting rotation for a little minute, but since he's got his way back in there, he's been playing very well, earning close to 30 minutes night in and night out. I like getting to Kevin Huerter here, especially going against this Memphis Grizzlies team. You know the team they're rolling out there, man. Sign me up for Kevin Huerter. Just like the way he's playing lately and liking the matchup here. Also, I forgot to mention at the start of it, you do have the slight difference in the slates tonight. You got a 10-gamer on FanDuel and an 11-gamer on DK. So FanDuel dropped the last two games, or DK just dropped the last one. So you got a 10-game on FanDuel, 11-game on DK. Gonna affect your lineup be a slightly different here because you don't get that last game. But like Kevin Huerter, going to the power forward spot, sign me up for Santi Aldama, man. Coming to the other side of that game. He's another guy that's been playing very solid for these Grizzlies, and he has just been getting the minutes. If you've been watching the NBA, you know the Grizzlies are pretty much on their G League team out there. They have no bodies over there. It is just the wheels have fallen off of it. But Aldama has been a solid spot here for these Memphis Grizzlies. He gives you a little bit of everything. He's not overwhelming, but he can fill up the stat sheet for you. A few rebounds, few assists here and there. He can do some scoring. I like the price tag, like the matchup. Sign me up for some Santi Aldama. And then at the center, you can already see it, man. I'm staying with Victor Wembanyama, man. 10-3. He's your thumbnail. Sign me up, man. There you have it, man. The starting five for FanDuel: Victor Wembanyama, Santi Aldama, Kevin Huerter, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. If you want to holler at me, any questions, comments, or concern, the comment section down below. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter. That's going to do it for us here today, gang. Y'all know the motto, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.